everyone. It's about a week 37 and it feels like a long time since I did Project Life. I am a little bit behind, about 2.5 weeks, but I'm sure I'll be able to catch up this week because I've got a little bit of time this week, so hoping to get back on track. But I have just done part 1 of 37 at the moment. I'm yet to do the second part, but I really loved using this collection from Cartabella. It's the Hello Autumn collection. And I just like the colours because it was sort of like a dark colours. But yeah, I just thought it went really nice with this week. So we had a fairly busy-ish week really, but not out the house as such. We were busy sort of doing bits and pieces around the house and just sort of, yeah, getting into autumn really. So the first photo is actually a picture of my colouring book. So I've been wanting to get into colouring, not as like a full-blown hobby, but just as something to pass time when I'm sort of travelling or just want a little bit of downtime, like maybe in the evenings when we're watching TV and things. I'm not very good at just sitting still. I like to be doing something. So it's nice to have something like that to do. So when I was coming home one time, I stopped by the range and picked up this colouring book, and it's so nice. It's the wildlife one, I think, but they're all like abstract-y sort of geometric designs of animals, and yeah, it's really cool. So I haven't even finished the first one yet since obviously starting this. I was travelling home by train, and I started it on the train and really enjoyed it, and the time went so quickly, but I haven't finished it yet because obviously it's quite fiddly because there's a lot of elements to it. So yeah, it just takes a little while, but it's not for me to complete. I'm not really that bothered about sort of completing them. The only thing I do want to do is obviously when I finish this book, I can then buy another one, which is very exciting. But there's 20 designs in this one, and yeah, I'm just enjoying it really. But it's not a hobby that I want to sort of do all the time. It's just something, you know, when I'm wanting a little bit of downtime and not too much else going on, or when I'm traveling and stuff, it's quite easy to take the book with me and the colouring pencils. So yeah, I've been enjoying that. So I'm just going to put that picture next to a nice filler card that's got all the pumpkins and the drawers and stuff on there. I'm actually using the paper pad that I'm using is just a couple of sheets left of this 12 by 12 autumn paper pad that I had, and I think there's only 1.5 sheets left, so it was just nice to be able to use that up. So I'm going to use those behind my photos. So then the next photo, I actually went shopping on Monday, I think it was, because I just really wanted to sort of change up my wardrobe a little bit. I just want a few more autumny, but like things that I can wear year round almost, because the weather in the UK is not exactly tropical or anything like that. So we do tend to still wear like cardigans and closed toe shoes and stuff, even in the summer and spring. So I went shopping and I bought some really nice bits. I bought 2 new pairs of shoes and a few jumpers and just a few little bits and pieces. Also got some nice cozy socks and stuff for autumn. So that is what that photo is. I'm going to put the card next to it that said fall weather, because I just sort of wanted some little staple pieces that I could wear all year round, that are quite neutral colours. So yeah, I enjoyed shopping then. It's always nice when you sort of save up your money and actually go and spend something, actually find things that you want. I always find that when you save up your money and you go shopping, you don't find anything that you like. But I did actually this time, which was really good. So that's that. And then on the Tuesday, Joe and I actually had the day off together. So we went for a really nice walk. We were undecided what we were going to do. At one point, we were going to go further up north to this sort of old vintage town, or we were going to go to the beach, but the weather wasn't that great. So we decided on going for this walk, and it took about 3 hours, and it was really nice because obviously it was autumn sort of colours, and yeah, it was just walking along the canal for 3 hours, and then we had some lunch. So that first picture in the middle section is a picture of our lunch. So it was just a simple pub lunch. We just had sandwiches, and that was really nice because obviously we were starving after our walk for 3.5 hours. And I'm going to put the journaling card next to that so I can obviously write a little bit about it. And then the 2 photos that are going to go underneath are just 2 3x4 photos. One's a picture of Joe and I, and then the other's of the canal with the little canal boat going down. So yeah, it was a really nice walk. It was a little bit chilly, but it was just nice to walk in the sunshine and just along the canal and see all the ducks. And we were just talking about houses and, you know, all sorts, and just sort of spending time together because we don't get to spend too much time together. Full days off as such. We get the evenings and things, but not full days off. We don't have that many days off together, unfortunately, so it's nice to spend some time together. So then the two filler cards I'm going to use, that sweater weather one is going to be my title card because it's got a little bit of space that I can stamp the date on, and then I'm going to use that large full card down the bottom just because I like the colours that went with it as well. So that makes up this part. As I said, I've really loved using my autumn collections and I'm really enjoying being able to use them. I just won't be able to use them as much as I normally do because November will be taken up with travel collections, but I'm not sad about that either. Sometimes I just stare at my calendar and I think what sort of collections I'm going to use for different weeks. The thing that I do need to change is I shouldn't just rely on the seasons to, do my layouts as such. I should look at what I'm doing that week. It's very easy for me just to go, all right, well, it's spring, so I use a spring layout, where actually I need to use some of the other ones with like the hobbies and family ones and stuff like that, just to sort of, differ it up a little bit rather than just constantly using seasonal items. Problem is I do love them. I absolutely love the winter ones, I love the summer ones, I love the spring and the autumn collections that all come out from Simple Stories and Echo Park and things, but I also love, the family collections, and this is like about yourself and the scrapbook collections and stuff like that. So I just need to sort of get my head out a little bit of the seasons and start using some of the other collections. But this year I was sort of trying to focus on using up collections that I'd started using and hadn't finished and stuff like that. And I've done quite a bit, but I do still want to try and use some collections that I've not touched at all. I haven't used this one at all. I think it's a 2021 collection, so it's not old, but it's not new either. So yeah, so I've enjoyed using it, and I'll be back with part 2 shortly very much. Bye.